Hey guys, it's Pav here, and today in this video I will show you how to release tension after traveling. This week I traveled literally 22 hours from Asia to Europe, and my body was so sore that only these moves helped me to feel much better, and I know you need it if you travel. So let's start quickly without talking a lot. So I want you to start today in standing position in front of the mat. So come into your mat and spread your toes wide. Place your feet on your hip distance and stand straight. Open your chest, draw your shoulder down, away from your ears, draw your ribs in, tuck your pelvis so you don't arch. You want to have a nice standing position. Look forward, and I want you to keep breathing deeply through your nose from your belly. So when you inhale, expand your belly, and on exhale, suck it in. This deep breathing helps you to release tension even more. So stand up straight. And on your inhale, spread your arms to the side and reach up to the ceiling. Look up and see your palm come to touch. And take a slight back bend. Arch your spine if it feels good. And on exhale, spread your arms to the side. Hinge at your hips, bend your knees. And fall forward. Find forward fold. Inhale. And on exhale, step your left foot back and place your knee down. Find a low lunge. Keep your hands on the ground. Back toes are tucked. Look up and try to arch the spine. Inhale, and on exhale, straighten your right leg as well as your left and try to keep your spine straight. Now you should feel quite yummy stretch in your right hamstrings. Keep your spine straight and keep breathing. Inhale and exhale, come into your low lunge. Drop your knees down, look up, arch the spine. Inhale and exhale, extend both legs one more time. Keep your spine straight, hips are squared, and you can fall a little bit deeper. Inhale, exhale, drop the knees down, lift your chest, and this time you can reach your arms up and arch your spine. You should feel yummy stretch in your left hip flexor. Inhale, and on exhale, lift your knee and step back into plank pose. Tuck your toes, hips are in the same line of energy as your back, and draw your ribs and core in. Now shift forward as you inhale. Option 1, stay here. We are going to do chaturanga. Option 2, you can drop the knees so it's easier for you. Now I want you to start bend your elbows, but keep them close to your ribs. Come all the way down, untuck your toes, find cobra, keep your elbows slightly bent, look up and draw your shoulder blades together so you open your chest a little bit more. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, lift your knees from the ground, find downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent, straighten your spine, look to your mat. Now extend right leg, press your heel to the ground, and then switch, press the left heel to the ground. You should feel a nice stretch in your calves as well as your hamstrings, and paddle your legs a little bit more. Switch right to left and left to right. Inhale and exhale, step your left leg forward and drop the right knee down. Arch your spine, keep your hands on the ground, look up, inhale, and on your exhale, extend the leg, send your hips up, find this Paschimottanasana. Inhale and exhale, lower yourself a little bit deeper, but keep your spine straight. Inhale, on exhale, drop the knee down, look up, arch the spine, keep your hands down. Inhale and on exhale, extend both legs. And this time, keep your hips squared and sink a little bit deeper. It doesn't matter how deep you go, but try to keep your spine straight and your hips square. If you're more flexible, you can drop your head on the knee, but feel the stretch here in your hamstrings. And release. Lift your foot from the ground, step back, and send your hips down back into downward facing dog. Paddle your legs one more time. Look forward. Step between your hands and just hang here in the forward fold and slowly lift yourself all the way up, a vertebra by vertebra. Reach your arms up, palms come to touch. Arch your spine if it feels good. And on your exhale, fall forward. You can bend the knee or keep them straight and just fall forward all over again. Enjoy this stretch. Bring your weight into your toes so you can go a little bit deeper. Try to engage the core. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands onto your shins. Exhale, lean forward. And this time, step back with your left foot. Turn your foot so it's parallel to the back of the ground. And find this side angle pose. This time I want you to find this bending position that your knee goes out. So I want you to press with your elbow towards your knee. Stay low, so you have this almost 90-degree angle, and open your hips and reach your arms over your head. So in this position you should feel nice stretch in the whole side left body, and also you should warm up your hips in this area so they are more warm up. And we can stretch and hold it for 3 breaths. Keep breathing through your nose. Feel how your hip is warming up. Beautiful. Now place your left hand on the ground and right hand as well, and lift your heel from the ground. Now I want you to reach forward with your left hand and sink your hips as low as you can. So you stretch these hips we were warming up it, and now we are releasing the tension. When we sit a long time, our hips are suffering. So now we are bringing more blood flow again, so they are happy. And if our hips are happy, we feel happier afterwards as well. You will see, you will feel better. Keep breathing through your nose. Okay, now slowly bring your hands back and move your foot towards your left hand and place your knee on the ground. Find pigeon pose. You can have it like straight or bring it close to your body if you feel more sore. But I want you to keep your hips square. So you don't open like this, but keep them rather squared. Sink lower and open your chest. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly walk your hands forward and melt down into the mat. You can stay here, or if you want to have a deeper stretch, you can extend the right leg and Move your left leg to the right side for a stretch in your shoulder, in your left shoulder. Stay here for a few breaths. Keep breathing through your nose. You should feel the opening in your right glute, right hip. Relax your body. Focus on your breathing. And now slowly walk your hands back. Press into your hands. Step back, find downward facing dog. And now, on your next exhale, step forward with your left leg. We will do the same on the other side. I will turn like this so you can see me. So bend your left knee and sink deeper. Again, I want you to press with your elbow to your knee so it goes outward, but try to not to put the hand on the ground, but stay lifted. So you fire up your hips and extend the right leg over your head. Fingers full of life. You should feel the stretch from your toes to your fingers along your whole side body. Stay here and keep breathing deeply from your belly. Sink a little bit deeper if you can. Reach away from you. Feel like you want to expand your body even more. Beautiful. Place your right hand down. Lift your heel. Sink your hips deeper. And with your right hand, reach forward. So you sink a little bit deeper. And you open your hips. This is one of my favorite stretch for hip opening. It's really good. If this is too much, you can stay here. It's also an option. I want you to go a little bit deeper. Keep breathing. Stay low. Knees lifted. Bring your hands back and move your right foot towards your left foot, towards your right hand, and bring your knees down. You can bring your foot closer to your body, so it's not that hard for you. Square your hips, lift your chest up. Inhale, and on exhale, slowly lower yourself down. You can place your forehead on the ground and completely melt down. You can extend your left hand, left arm, and reach your right arm to the left side for a stretch of your shoulder. And just focus on your breath. Don't think about anything else, because tension usually starts in our head. It doesn't come from our bodies, but from our stories we are creating in our heads. So to release the tension from our body, we need to release the tension from our mind first. One more deep inhale. And on exhale, walk your hands slowly back. Press into your hands. Find downward facing dog. Paddle out your legs if you want, or just press the heels towards the ground. You can still keep your knees bent, it's completely fine. And now step your left leg to the front again. And open your foot to the side and lift yourself up. Turn your both feet so they are facing to the front of the mat. You can Point them a little bit inward, but find this wide stand. Inhale, and on your exhale, arch your back and fall slowly forward. When you're done, you can release your hands to the ground, or you can catch your ankles. And we will just stay here for 3 breaths. This is also a great pose to open your hamstrings, as well as your glutes and backs. Keep breathing. You can push a little bit deeper by pressing into your hands, engaging the core. And release. Now I want you to keep your hips as they are and just place your right hand in the middle of your mat and reach your left arm to the side for a twist. This will help you to open the upper back. So stay here a little bit. And come back. Change the side, keep your hips in the same position and just reach your right arm to the sky. It would be very hard to reach the leg now. Twist a little bit deeper, but don't move your hips. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. Last inhale, and on exhale, come back. Now sit on your butt. And I want you to keep this wide leg opening. It doesn't have to be too wide, it can be like this, but find what feels good for you. And so in this position, I want you to lean forward. So if your back is rounding, I want you to bend your knees so you can lean forward and you can actually sit on your bones. This will help you to stretch your inner groins, inner thighs. So depends on how do you feel. You can bend your knees, or if it feels good, you can straighten, but make sure you can lean forward. Now turn your body towards your left leg and lean forward on your exhale. You can stay here, that's perfectly fine. Or you can, for deeper stretch, you can catch your left edge of your foot with your right arm, and you can lean over the leg. This will help you to stretch the lower back, which is usually tight after long sitting. So breathe into this area so you open it a little bit more. If you feel like you want to stretch deeper, feel free to pause the video and stay in this position. Otherwise, come up and place your left hand on the ground and reach your right arm over your head for a side stretch. This will help you open your back a little bit deeper, as well as your inner thighs. So you can reach towards your foot, but you don't have to catch the foot. It's not important. Important is to feel the stretch. Of course, if you want, you can catch your elbows, but open your chest to the sky, look up. Don't do this. This is not what I want you to feel, so rather stay here. For 3, for 2, for 1, take last deep inhale, and on exhale, come up, and we'll do the other side. So turn towards your right leg and walk your hands down and bring your chest over the leg. Stay here, or just catch with your left hand the right edge of your right foot and lean a little bit deeper for a low back stretch. Keep breathing. Focus on the area you want to stretch and open. And come on up. Place your right hand next to your leg. Reach your left arm over your head and find a side stretch. You can reach towards your hand. I have microphone here, so it's very hard for me. I will just stay here, so you can do as well. Open your chest to the sky. Keep breathing. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Take last deep inhale and exhale. Come on up. Last stretch. I want you to walk your hands a little bit forward, which might be easier after the stretch we just did. And so you can just stay here or go a little bit deeper. You can again bend your knees if it helps you to go deeper. Try not to round the spine. Try keep it straight, and you should feel stretch here. You can relax on the ground, and if you feel sore, you can stay up like I do today. Keep breathing. With each breath, you might go a little bit deeper. So again, you feel free to stay in this pose as long as it serves you. Otherwise, come back up slowly. Cross your feet, find a seating position. And that's it. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel better after this class. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe this channel so you can practice with me in future as well. And if you want to increase your overall flexibility, you can also check my video with active dynamic flexibility, with which help you to increase your range of motion. I hope to see you next time. Namaste.